Okay, so in today's video, I'm talking about boss attack patterns, and do you guys memorize them? Because genuinely, I feel like most people aren't. This video is more to signal boost my community post, because I want to make sure I get as many people as possible. It is a community post that I've done. I want to see truly how many people are going and memorizing a boss's attack pattern. I don't think most people are memorizing boss attack patterns because I don't think it matters to them. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna use brand new flashy character. Hi, I'm trying to charge attack. It'd be nice if Nefer listened. So, you know, using Nefer against this boss is very annoying. This character, this boss, does not like to stop moving. They don't. So, you will find out that you are... Let's wait for him to come over. You will find... Of course. I had gotten out of an attack, and immediately, you know, of course... It immediately is like, no, you're not doing that. All right, and now I have no Virident Dugain because she's outside of Aino's thing. It'd be nice if there was a, you know, like, how much effort do I have to put into a gacha game? Like, how much effort? There's a reason why Genshin was not. Yep. Okay, thanks. Makes this a lot easier for me. All right, so we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. Ow! What are you doing? Let's pop the Q. Let's go ahead there. Yes. And then yes. Let's grab this. And Aino's dead. Alright. So, again, just trying this out. You need to come into here. So, come on. Thank you. Okay. So, as I'm doing this, I'm kind of trying to learn how often is she attacking. Like, I wasn't expecting the second attack. I've played Elden Ring. I know how to memorize someone's boss attack patterns. You know, like, it's not a huge issue for me. Come over this way, yes. Like, it's not like I can't do it. It's that I choose not to because I don't want this game to turn into some sweat fest. How did it just not get there? Whatever. But I don't like this game being a challenging game. There's a reason why I will. There's a reason why people don't typically, like Genshin, for a long time, kept this game as, like, a very casual player friendly game. Okay, let's pop the Q for stamina recovery and stuff. It doesn't recover stamina while you do the Q. Great to know. All right, we'll grab this, sure. And also, my Lauma, you know, why does my Lauma not give her energy back? I don't know. In this, I just have no way of... Okay, I just switched into Nefer. All right, I'm not gonna do this. You're gonna do something really soon. All right, so she has a bar there that'll tell you when she's attacking. All right, that's easy. Like, I am trying to commentate and do everything else when I'm doing this video. Like, I'm, you know, people they probably don't realize how hard it is to talk and play game, right? I would imagine most people do not realize how hard it is to talk and to play the game, right? So I'm over here like, oh yeah, trying to memorize it and also trying to, like, do all this. Like, it's not easy. It isn't. There's a reason why, you know, you see a lot of those, you know, mega, like, plays that are like, oh man, I did all this with, you know, a C0 character. They don't talk during it. There's a reason. And then, yeah, stamina. Like, if I never get hit here, which is unrealistic, but if I never get hit, there is a chance that I could, okay, I tried to sprint away, but I don't know, just, you know, for some reason it prioritized, oh, your character switching? You're not allowed to move. Alright, so there we go. Let's do this. Of course, as soon as I get out of my burst, you attack. Hi. Stop canceling my charges early. Okay. Alright. Would love... Just stop, please. Like, I'd love if it recovered stamina while I'm doing the burst, but it doesn't seem to do that ever for some reason. I'd really... Alright, I'm gonna recover stamina here. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, come over here. Alright. Yes. I also think, to a certain extent, Nefer doesn't do enough damage to... I'm doing this for iframes. Okay. I don't even know what hit me there. I think she just drained my HP. So yeah, I mean, like, I could sit here and I can restart and restart and restart, but let's see how long this video takes me when I'm trying to, you know, restart and restart. And let's see how long this video takes me, and I'll tell you if it was worth it. Like, I'll tell you. Where are you? Okay. I wanted to sprint away, but I got, you know, nope. All right, great. Just get me out of here, man. I don't like doing this. This game is not a serious game. Just please give me energy. Hey, yeah, thanks. Lauma can't get energy to save her life, even though she's running a triple Dendro team at 180 energy recharge. Don't know why that is. I tried to sprint cancel, but I was in the middle of the charge attack animation. All right, there we go. Whatever. Let's go. Nope, nope. I'm trying to move away, man. I don't. All right, let's do this now. I keep not getting veered into. I love it. All right, let's do this. I'm going to have to switch back to Llama for energy. What we're going to end up happening here is this is just not going to end up. Yeah. We got close, but not close enough, right? So, again, it's possible. I never said it wasn't possible, but she's not doing it. She really is like Verissa. Oh, and then, yep, all right. This I'm going to redeem as, like, not possible. She's not. This is not doing it. This isn't. In my eyes, this isn't. I don't know. Like, I'm sitting here like, get the thing, get the, I need it. You know, I don't, this is Genshin Impact, guys, not Elden Ring. How many times did I say that in 3.0? You know, because people wanted to keep, you know, we need harder content. We need harder content. Well, here's your harder content. Still should not be this hard. I don't, like, if you seriously want to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I need Elden Ring level content, then sure, you go ahead and you beat Spiral Abyss with Klee every single time. But I'm good. I'll summon for the strong character so I can use a strong character so I don't have to deal with this and I can go do things with my life. God, this is just like abysmal. I don't like it. Just get out of here. Yes. All right, we're doing this. I'm not going to use the burst. I'm going to use some normal charge attack. Hey, charge attack. Oh, so you just, yeah, okay. It took so long to get one charge attack off because you just sat there like an idiot. You're going to attack me now. Of course, why would I have iframes when I'm standing still when I can't move? Yeah. It does matter to spread your, this is a bad run anyways, but it does matter to spread your damage out with characters like, okay, I'm going to get attacked when I'm not moving. Okay. I don't even remember switching back to Aino, but sure. Yep, couldn't move, got hit. But, you know, it's my fault for not recognizing attack patterns. Just use this. Yep, I have no ability to do anything here. Let's just go. This looks like a winning run, at least right now it does. Move. I will say one thing. We've not had a boss in a while that... Okay. We've not had a boss in a while that... I knew I was going to have that issue. I need stamina. This is not good. I know. When I say press your E skill, do it! Have you seen the amount of times that she's gotten her E skill? Like, I switch into her, I immediately press the E skill, but it's like, no, there's a delay. Sorry, buddy. Just do it. Like, there's no need to have a delay on your E skill. But, like I said, I will say, it's been a while since we've had, like, it's never been a thing where the boss actually was so threatening with the way that they were going to kill you. Like, they were, like, so threatening. Stop walking. I need you to be applied with Hydro. Press E skill. Don't get the iframes. Great. I don't even know if Llama has iframes on her E skill. She should. But then again, it would make sense. Like, would make, you know, sense considering the way that they, treat E skills normally. Like, that, she wouldn't have iframes. Normally, E skills don't get iframes at all. Let me do this. Alright, we're gonna get attacked immediately. Okay. Nahida does have 29,000 HP for whatever reason, so I'm not too worried. Hey, press your E skill. The amount of time that I sat there not pressing my E skill, like, are you serious? Are you good? You just didn't press the E skill once? Yeah, thanks. Why didn't they press the E skill once? Like, I sat there with Nefer. E skill, E skill, E skill. Didn't press it once. There's definitely multiple times where I'm going to be able to show, like, oh yeah, Nefer's E skill, press, doesn't get registered. Oh, Aino took a load of damage. Great. Love to see it. I tried to charge attack there. I think Nefer, for some reason, when she's applied with Cryo, the window between when you see the animation hit the enemy, between, like, the actual damage that happens, it's pretty wide, actually, for what it is. Like, it's a pretty wide window, which is very stupid to me. Yeah, let me get that out of here. All right, whatever. Oh, yay, great. No energy for Lauma. No energy. Why would Lauma have energy? Makes no sense. She would never. I really would just love to break your shield. We're too damaged. Yeah, I was too reckless there. All right, let's do this. Love doing normals with my Nefer because we didn't build up enough Virident Dew. Like, that really is just, like, the queen majesty of Genshin Impact. Love. Just, like, no Virident Dew. Get out of animation. Die. Yeah, boss attack patterns, chat. Just analyze them. Just analyze them. Do all this when your screen gets completely taken over by an animation for however... not even... Come on. Stop walking and attack me so that you can move faster. Yeah, this is what I wanted out of my Genshin Impact. This is exactly what I wanted. Retry after retry, 3,000 damage that you don't deserve to take. This is truly the amazing Genshin Impact that we love. Okay, well, apparently I wasn't within range for that to happen. Apparently I still wasn't in range. Sprints. Alright, now it's just not reading my inputs. This is great. My Genshin Impact, chat. Truly amazing. Aino is already half health. How long has it been? 30 minutes? 16. Felt like 30. Please come over here. This is great, though. They're like, it's truly amazing. Nefer is so good for this boss, as we've seen. We've seen such goodness with Nefer. Like, amazingness that would have never been able to be seen by any other character because this is totally possible with Nefer. Of course, that hits. Yes, this is perfectly fine. Do that. Alright. Hold on. Waiting for Virident Dew to get up because that's a thing. Waiting for my Virident Dew because that's a thing. Waiting for my Virident Dew because that's a thing. Get out of here, man. Just get out of here. This is abysmal. People enjoy this. Like, if I want to play Elden Ring, I will play Elden Ring. I am so tired of this already. I'm just like, let's get out of here, man. Let's just beat it and get out of here. I'm going silent now. Get that. Switch. Oh, dude. Yay. I love getting hit for no reason. I love when my Lauma has 2 energy off from being full. I love it every second. After the first rotation, it's pretty easy to make sure that you have a full build, right? It's pretty easy to make sure that you have full Virident, not Viridescence, Virident Dew. But the first rotation is abysmal for its Virident Dew build-up. Alright, I'm trying to dodge, but I'm also trying to conserve stamina for this. Okay, I'm just gonna do this now. Okay, let me grab this, give me this, and I think we've won. Yeah, I think we won. Alright, finally, we're done. I didn't enjoy that at all. Oh, look at that. We cleared it. Good job, Nefer. Yeah, that's how much reward I feel like I have. Yeah. To me, it's not fun, you know? It's not fun to sit there, retry. You know, maybe get it within the first 3 tries, but I don't like Nefer for that boss. She feels awful to play because her stamina is always low because you want to dash cancel. Like, if you lock in, you shut up and you don't do anything, you know, which is not typically entertaining. You know, as far as I see, I do, like, you can even tell when I'm fighting, half my commentary is just the same, right? It's just eat, pop these, go pop Q, and I try and limit that. It's just, you know, when I'm tired, I typically just go into that mode, and it's hard for me to make up things to talk about. But like, that's just, to me, it's not fun to sit there and be like, oh wow. And yeah, I'm gonna say Nefer didn't do it. Still, even though I just did it, I'm still gonna say Nefer didn't do it because it took that much effort, took that much time to clear it, right? It's not like, you know, oh, I was missing crits. No, Nefer was doing pretty good crits. Now, you can make the argument that Nefer, build-wise, not that great, you know? I'm surprised I didn't miss crits, because I have actually very low crit rate, comparatively to what I could have. What, it's like 70, 80%? Yeah, honestly, I'm surprised. But, you know, to me, this character did not feel good in there, and I'm gonna, you know, comparatively to other characters, like Flynn's, where I'm not really caring what I'm doing, I'm chilling out, and I'm clearing the content. Now, my Flynn's has an extra constellation, but if I gave Nefer that same privilege, wouldn't change a thing, right? It's really wouldn't change anything. So, you know, when I say a character can't clear it, or when I said Nefer couldn't clear, or what was the specific thing that I said? I want to know. She really is like Verissa. Oh, and then, yep, all right. This I'm gonna redeem as, like, not possible. Okay, so what I said was it wasn't possible, which I think very clearly people would, you know, get confused in what I'm saying. I was pretty tired during that. I had just, yeah, I won't get into the specifics, but yeah, I was pretty tired when I was streaming. It was more streaming so I could do Imaginarium Theater, because I didn't want to have, I like streaming my Imaginarium Theaters. However, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stream, or not stream, but I'm going to show you guys the description of my video here. You guys can see I have a Nefer description. This was the description that it's always had. That was since day one of me uploading this video. Overall, they all did pretty good. And while I had too much trouble with Nefer on one boss, I do think that Nefer, with the right amount of luck, can beat the boss. It's just really hard for her too. So I did say luck, but, you know, I guess you can minimalize the luck by focusing and, you know, making sure you can, you know, clear things. But to me, still, again, like, this is not a win for Nefer. I don't consider it a win for Nefer because it's too difficult to get her at that point, and I don't want to give her, you know, points for that, right? So yeah, I mean, I didn't, you know, so I wasn't, you know, trying to say that Nefer couldn't do it. I wasn't. I mean, you can even see that I wasn't in, you know, again, the description of the video. I think, yeah, you can do it with Nefer. It just isn't. I think you can do it with Nefer. I think it's just you either need it to be very lucky or you need to put way too much effort in. So I'm still considering this a, you know, win for her, because it just, to me, it's not a win if I have to put that much effort into a character to make them look good. It's the reason why I don't do, like, specific combos, right? So some people are like, do the new Mavwika combos, but, like, the new Mavwika combos aren't necessary, right? Like, if you're using Melt Mavwika, you need to do a specific combo, otherwise you're doing very, very bad damage. You're not doing, you know, Melt Mavwika damage, right? You're not. Mavwika has a combo that she does, and that I think they want you to do because of the way that Sealali works. If you try and just charge attack circle, you only get like 2 melts, and it's not even that much better than Bape, right? Whereas if you do the special combo, which I think, you know, given the fact that you need to do it in order for it to work, exactly the same as Arlecchino, I would, you know, then do that combo, because it is a simple limitation that people would be put under if they didn't do it. So I think that's where I like sort of get into, you know, doing special combos. But if it's not like specifically like, oh yeah, you need to do this, otherwise the character won't really function, I don't really do the special combo. He works with 4 hits. His standard, the hit number that you're going to use with him is 4 hits, right? People aren't going to be doing crazy like, oh, let me pop his burst and then let me get the 5th hit, because casual players aren't even going to know what the 5th hit is, right? You know, you could say that, oh, you should still do it, so that way when, you know, casual players do, you know, come to your videos, they will figure it out. That is one thing I've thought about, at least. But the thing is, I'm not a person who has a lot of time, right? I also have to edit these videos, make sure, you know, everything that I wanted cut out gets cut out, or everything that I wanted to keep in gets kept in. Sometimes I have to record multiple versions of the same video just because I didn't feel like I did good enough on, you know, the first version. That's just how it goes, right? I do not like sometimes, you know, the way that videos come out, right? So I'm very limited on my time already, and then having to, you know, spend more time to learn boss attack patterns, learn special combos for characters. I don't really do that, right? And I don't think most people are, because most people, you know, who are, you know, even spending on the game have jobs, Jet. And I'll put it this way. I've had a time when I get home, I have 3 hours. I have 3 hours to myself. That's it. And then I have to go to sleep and go back to work tomorrow. So to put that into perspective for you guys, that's the kind of, and then I have to edit a video, I have to record a video, and then I have to do other things. I'm not getting to, you know, to sleep on time, basically, is when that happens. When that happens, I'm not getting to sleep on time. I'm not. So people have jobs. So I would say that, you know, memorizing boss combinations, this is not the game for that. I know a lot of people want this game to be like that. It's not. The moment you are in a gacha game, that's not what this game's about, right? In Dokkan, memorize boss stats as best as you're getting. There is also attack patterns. It's a lot easier in Dokkan because it's all turn-based, but overall, casual players in Dokkan aren't really knowing that a 2-turn giant transformation cancels out all boss, you know, special abilities, right? They don't know that. The game doesn't tell them that. The game, you know, it's a weird, not a bug, but it's a bug that was turned into a feature, I feel like, you know? They haven't patched it. They could one day if they ever decide to, but, you know, they haven't. It's been 10 years. But yeah, that's where I'm at, right? I just don't think most people are doing that. And I did put out the poll, so let me see what is the thing. So right now, 13 votes, only 13. The poll, I'll have it linked in the description for you guys to go vote on. 54%, 46% right now, 13 votes. You know, we'll see how it goes. I imagine that it's gonna end up with no. Unless it does, I mean, if it ends up being mostly yes, I might have to reconsider some things. I might have to. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, make sure to go vote on that poll, because then you guys will be able to actually affect what maybe happens in the videos from now on, or not. Because the not would be the no. If you vote no, I will not do it. So yeah, honestly, even if you vote yes, I might not be able to do it, because again, 3 hours. I don't have a lot of time. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.